DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation! It is another FA Friday with your favorite group of people here that's suddenly getting bigger, guys! What the hell? We got some new faces up in here. We got a helpful in his house on an FA Friday. Yo, we got that boy Oz up over there spelling his name the wrong way. It's supposed to be Brian. I'm just saying. I've spelled it right underneath me. I'm just saying. Wrong Brian, correct Brian.
Why? Because it's right.
And then we got that Fox Protocol Mining. Yo, he was saying something about he said something that he had an oogly face. I think he's right here. Because we all know.
Gotta get a good angle.
Right, gotta get that good angle. Oh gosh, and we got that Gundy with that really high up view of that sexy turntable deck over there.
His Logitech broke, so we had to go with the security camera.
Right. But he was showing those turntables, man. Some techniques up over there.
Oh, that's the only kind you get, bro.
Old school. Woo!
That's the only kind you get.
Hells yeah. And of course, we got McKellen to his house showing up just a pinch late, but it's all good. He's here. And we got DogeLord wearing all that drip wear over there. Yo! Oh, sipping off the drip too. Woo! He's like siphoning that warm, pleasant drip, that full, enriched drip over there. How many times can I say drip in one sentence?
Drip.
I hope all of you FA people out there in the YouTube lands have been buying that drip too. Yo, at DogeLordCoffee.com.
Don't play brew today.
Woo!
There's a lot of DogeLord and DogeLord coffee love going on this channel right now.
Oh yeah. and like the Oz is, his saying over there, out freaking standing like his shirt says over there. Yo, DogeLord.com.
I got to match with the crowd and put on the glasses.
Hey, that second row got all the shade.
Right. We got Doom Miner. We got Doom Miner in the house with the first post. Yo, we got Jason the Tiger Osborne with the FA. Yo, what's up? We got Wheeling Crypto. What's going on? He's like, evening, y'all. Got Goblin, Potato to the Moon.
Yo, potatoes to the moon.
Right. What's going on, Java Hava? Glad to have you here as usual. Yo.
We can grow potatoes on Mars.
Keeper of the
Taters.
The Martian movie proved it.
Mars taters?
Well, taters will damn near grow anywhere.
Just about.
Right. And we got Kai Oni. What's going on? Yo, with the FA with the Savage. I think we need an announcement.
I don't think
I can go any further. I need to take a breath here.
What up, Ralph?
Here, let me take over for you, all right?
Oh yeah, I need someone else to do it for me for a little bit here.
He's a little parched, so forgive him. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed, we got some new faces in here, and the reason why is because Fox Protocol and Oz are the newest members of the DCA adventure team. Go ahead and give them a round of applause. Thank you very much, guys.
We're gonna bring back the fucking 80s right here.
Golf clap.
You guys have shown that you guys are definitely gonna be a great match to being part of the team and community leaders. You guys have been constantly in the Discords helping people out and experimenting.
That's right, Doom Miner.
So thank you very much for being here, and thank you for agreeing to join the team. Real quick, let's just go ahead and have Fox, since you're on the top row right there. Let's go ahead and just quick intro for anybody brand new that doesn't already know us in the Discord.
On the spot, bot.
Yeah, so Fox Protocol Mining, been in the mining scene since about late 2016, early 2017. Just been kind of shooting the breeze since then. Started content creation at the end of 2020. Started building my social media footprint. Started trying to pay back the community for some of the knowledge that they've been raining on me, and just wanted to do the same for people that are late to, coming in. Knowledge should always be free, should always be available, and that's where I stand. That's where I think that DCA has always been. That's what you guys are really good at. You're good at putting the word out, interacting with the community, and wanted to be a part of that. So here I sit, and hopefully it's a long-lasting relationship, and you guys keep seeing me on all these FA Fridays.
And maybe a little bit more as well.
Maybe a little bit more as well.
Why don't you go ahead and take it from here? You started off just a little over a year ago in the whole cryptocurrency space, and here you are. Let's go ahead and share a little bit about who you are and speak the truth.
Truth is, I was just like everybody else out there, before meeting and finding crypto. I mean, big ups to Jay. He's the one that kind of brought me in and showed me some about DCA. So definitely got in there with that. And, like you said, man, just got into the space just over a year ago. And so everything I've learned from DCA Adventure has been nothing but amazing. Like, started out with trading and then getting into mining and then getting into, NFTs and to the NFT gaming, and it's been great. And the whole team and everybody in the group's been great. So, it's a pleasure to be here and a pleasure to be able to give back.
Now, considering that you've been here in this space for 1 year, or maybe a little bit over, give or take,
Plus or minus 10%.
Right. Before all of this,
Mr.
did you ever do any kind of investing or looking towards your future, like trying to build a nest egg?
What about content creation? Ever do that too?
Nope.
Nope on all fronts.
Zero on content creation. Anything. Hey.
He's no content creation, living paycheck to paycheck. I'm spending that money 8 months before I even got it.
I tell the wife all the time, man. Look here.
Actually,
money's like produce.
No. You see,
it's gonna go bad.
That's right. That's a true story.
You know how they they're teaching kids and people of this generations now to live off of credit. I just had an epiphany. I understand why they're doing that. They're like, you need to spend, and you need to spend now, because they're like, you got 0.2 of a second to spend with the value you just locked in. Fucking spend that shit. Don't save it. Spend it. And if you can spend it 8 months ahead of time, you've locked in the value you earn in 8 months in today's time. Look at that. Hacking the system, hacking it.
Gas prices. Think about this, okay? When I first got my first car, graduating in high school, 2001, gas was 89 cents a gallon. $100 will get you 10 tanks of gas. $100 will get you one tank of gas now.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the one to the washer. Man, I remember being able to
mute it.
Hey, Fox, mute it.
Mute it,
Don't
Fox.
Oh God!
So
somebody's flipping breakers back here.
Livestream.
Hey, weren't we energy positive a couple years ago? We didn't need any from anyone.
Yeah, that was before Biden decided to screw us with the green, the screw you Green Deal.
Yeah, Orange Man's bad though, Horrible.
Right. We were almost energy independent. But guess what? Biden said that there's 900 contracts out there for that 900 permits for them to drill oil right here in the United States. And you know what? These companies are so selfish that they don't want to make a single dime. They're so content where they're at. They don't even need money. They're like the best businesses out there that are in business. and they don't need to be in business anymore. They can just sit around.
The truth of the matter is that they don't want to drill because their stock prices are up.
Yeah.
It wasn't it just like 2 years ago where
down.
oil was like negative $20 a barrel?
Something like
It was
that.
negative. Oil was negative.
Yeah.
They couldn't even give it away.
It was a short amount of time.
And now it's over $120 a piece.
Yep.
Right, and but the thing is that they're sitting there and telling people that that there's 900 contracts out there, and of course, OBS is having an issue with YouTube right now.
See it like buffering.
It's too much awesomeness.
I think
I think it's time for an announcement before OBS craps out on us.
Hey,
it looks like it's trying to fight it here. It's attempting to fight it.
The whole internet's going down.
I know.
OBS could.
Well, you got to remember, I'm in a democratic state where it's like just like California.
So they're throttling your internet right now.
No, you see, you live in California. I live in Chirac.
Gas is $6 a gallon.
Yeah. You live in you're in California. I'm in Chirac, and you have the and then you have Ghetto of New York. Those are like the 3 worst democratic areas.
So
they're all on one
boys
stream.
and girls, the
Cut
TV is off forever.
They're too spread out across the United States. Cut them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. They're installing a dishwasher upstairs, and I think they hit the wrong breaker, and they shut down one of my monitors.
Oh, you're all good. You are all good.
Hey,
I'm using that.
Better monitor than a rig.
With your computer while you're using it. Like, oh, and he's gone.
Yeah,
if OBS keeps on messing up, I'm gonna change the bit rate a little bit. It'll lower the quality, but the show must go on. It looks like it's good now.
So far, so good. Bullets like they're on mine.
But like I was saying, my little rant, it's like, so Biden in his little goon of a press secretary is like, well, they've got 900 contracts out there, and all these companies, they don't need to make money. Making money is something that you see this all the time. It's a standard practice. You get into business to not make money. So these businesses that don't want to make money also
it's SOP, bro.
Right. They don't need to drill oil to sell oil from an oil company. Nah, you don't need to do that. But they fail to tell you that, hey, guess what? These permits that we're gonna give them, oh yeah, that's right. There's no fucking oil there. Oh, and then the other thing, the areas where it does have oil, it's so little. The only viable way to get the oil out of the ground, wait for it, it's the only way that destroys fucking everything around them. Fucking oil fracking.
Yay! Hey, I know about that.
We need to fucking destroy the United States with more oil fracking. Because they don't want to.
It's time for an announcement before YouTube starts saying, "Hey, he's talking about oil and all that government stuff." We don't like that. So I think it's time for a quick announcement.
Oh, you can have your announcement. Go for it.
Do it now.
Buy Bitcoin. Buy at a cost and hodl it. It's called magic.
It's not called magic. Don't you dare.
It's internet magic money.
I love it.
Out freaking standard.
Yeah, but
speaking of announcements, there is one more that needs to happen right fucking now. Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Woo!
Oh man.
Yo.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, so they got oil contracts basically. For
You're still talking about it.
Yes, I will. I will continue this damn conversation. Don't care.
You.
This live stream's gonna get taken to Discord. Watch, guys.
So
wouldn't be the first time,
right? So, but it's like,
last.
so you don't see. It's like they're not letting companies go into areas where it is viably profitable for them to go do their business. So at that point, if it's not profitable, why go do it? And so the United States government wants to throw these oil companies under the bus. Didn't know that they all had their air. I thought they were just, regular politicians, didn't have their air brake endorsement on their CDL to drive that bus on them.
Smash that like button.
Oh yeah, smash it so hard.
Yo, DataLord just showed up. Oh,
Yo,
hi.
DataLord, yo. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy.
Good
Wow.
to see you, big guy.
Right.
Oh, there it is. my favorite way to say smash that like button, and Oz has picked it
That's
up and started
right.
spreading it.
Hey, Daddy's got you.
Annihilate the like button.
Hey, Fox Protocol. We got this guy, this man named Dakota in the chat going, why so serious? Man, you look so serious. You're like, man, I'm gonna move this. You got that game face to serious on, like you're in the middle, like you're at your level 50, you're at the end boss, and you're like,
He's streaming CS:GO right now too. Don't worry.
right?
He's playing Elder Ring right now, dude. There's,
Oh,
That's it.
Nice.
He's
He's
concentrating.
he's having to try hard, like real hard.
Oh no, guys!
He's trying the
My-
first-person shooter NFT game.
I'm always on a swivel. I got tabs open. I got
Either that
news
he's doing a grumpy right there.
Oh yeah, this is a special chair. It enables for grumpies on the go.
Woo! Look at that.
Got a hole in
Ooh,
the bottom.
man.
Nice.
Man, we need one of those.
Seriously,
He's
I
like,
don't
he looked
think-
at
Nice and grumpy in
he
place.
looked at
More
South.
valuable than a golden commode.
He's like looking at
bathroom.
he looked at South Park and was like, bathroom,
Bathroom.
bathroom, I can't get up. Ow!
Too many hot pockets.
Oh, Mr. Hanky.
Concentrates.
You're a towel.
Hey, you're a towel.
You're the worst character ever. I know.
You're a towel.
All right, so the DataLord actually has a question. He wants to know: are we bullish or bearish on Bitcoin USD in the next 4 months? Definitely bearish on USD. Bullish on BTC. That's my opinion.
I mean, it is how long is USD gonna last with the nobody buying, the oils with the USD?
Yeah, the fall of the petrodollar is really going to be.
It's gonna be
Interesting.
spectacular.
Yeah, they're not talking about that. They're always talking about
Nah.
dollar
it's
to
not-
Russian
it's-
ruble is
it's not
like the magic right there.
That's the problem. It's not going to be spectacular.
Yeah.
You're gonna look at hyperinflation. The moment that the dollar decouples from petro, everybody
Done, son.
overnight,
Done.
we're a third world country.
Yeah, Zimbabwe.
Right now, we're the richest third world country. Just let that sink in. The richest third world country.
Well, if
We're not
everybody's
the
a third world
worst.
country, does that mean that now the third world country is the new first world country?
That would put it to be the real. You're looking at the three real superpowers, right? The
And they're all
Saudi-
third world countries now.
No, they're above us basically, but people want to say that their dollar is worse. You have Saudi Arabia because of their oil. You have China because of all of their production. And you have Russia because, well, nobody's fucking with Russia right now. They can do whatever they want.
Except for Ukraine.
They're fucking taking that over.
Not yet.
Oh, it's there. You ain't gonna see not one U.S. soldier get sent over there.
Yeah,
That'll be World War III. That'll be World War III. You're not gonna see NATO send any military equipment over there because that's World War III, bro.
It's already there.
My favorite article here recently was some article said Ukraine farmers are now the 5th largest standing army because of all the Russian tanks they've captured.
Oh,
And I just started laughing. I was like, well, I mean, hey, I wish I had a Russian tank.
I've
That one
like
guy,
I've
he
got
captured
family
a
out
full-on
there.
plane.
Yeah. I've got family out there, and they're used to fighting the Russians to keep their land. This isn't the first time my family's fought Russia to get the hell out of my country.
You got to go after them with pickaxes and cattle prods and shit. Get out of here, boy.
Oh, no, not the buffer
They're like
girl.
you see Russians. They're like the like the United States. You know, you have your Northerners where we're so used to working indoors because we got cold weather up here, right? And then you got your Southerners. They're used to working outside with their hands, so they're ingenuitive. So you have Southerners, which are the Ukrainians, and you got the Northerners, the Russians that think they can just walk through. It should be a cakewalk, and you're like, nope. We got rednecks over here, guys. Check this out. We're all farmers, bro.
This.
We're
That's how
farmers.
take tanks. That's how farmers tank tanks.
I loved it. My brother actually said,
Right.
it was like because some Ukrainian kid got interviewed and they asked him like when was the last time he fired his rifle, and he said like, well, they're just in basic, just one time, like once or twice. I was like, if they would have asked anybody in America that question, there would have been some redneck with like a Bud Light in his hand. He'd have been like, well, I think I put like 1 million rounds through last weekend, got a little bored, shot some squirrels.
And then his buddy Bubba over right next to him was like, the last time I shot?
We're
Well,
talking
5
about
minutes
guns
ago
and
before you
ammo,
started
man.
rolling.
I want to go, man. I need to go to the firing range. Damn it! You guys talking about guns and ammo? Nah, I need.
America.
I can hear my 9mm going. Yo, it's been a month.
Too bad you'll be on a plane.
I know.
Bro,
I know.
talking
Should we fucking tell these people?
And what's
Should we
the
really
import
tell
duty
these
on
people,
Russian
Mikkel?
tanks?
Huh? What was that?
What's the import duty on Russian tanks? I'm curious.
I don't know, man.
I don't
Way
think
higher
you
than
want to.
you
I don't
wanna
think you need to worry about the import tax on that. The shipping.
I don't think they'll
The
tell
shipping. No, the shipping weight alone will kill you.
Well, that's why you bring it in
15K to
piece
ship,
by
probably.
piece, like they did,
Oh no,
Like Johnny
tanks don't.
Cash.
Bro,
These don't-
you, Chris,
They don't come apart very
you
easily.
and Oz of all people should know tanks don't come apart like that.
They get
They're-
assembled somehow.
We can come up with some
There's a middle section, and that's where all the weight is. Considering, between your feet and the outer side of the tank is like a foot of solid fucking metal that's welded on.
I think Oz and I can find a tank mechanic that might be able to fix that.
This is not
yeah.
a Sherman. This is not a Sherman tank. We're talking about Russian tank.
It's not a sermon, just a thought.
Shh,
It's-
just me and Casper.
It's not an IS-7. It's not a Soviet IS-7. That would be so badass to have an IS-7.
Invest in precious metals, buy brass, copper, and lead, says Keeper of the Code.
Yeah. What was that one movie where they were trading everything? You traded in bullets. There was like a movie about that. Like bullets were like the most valuable thing on the planet.
Oh man,
There's a couple
Doomsday,
video
for
games
sure.
that have current. You can use like bullets as currency. What was that? Metro.
Hey, well, you have Fallout where they did bottle caps.
Well, I know that you could. I know in
Puka shells.
Waterworld they traded in dirt and bullets.
That was one of them. Yeah. There's a few different movies where like ammo became tradable commodity as money. I was like,
Yo.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 things. One, Cryptocology. Welcome, good to see you, buddy. And then
Yo.
Erox Hyper. He said tanky.
oh yeah.
That reminds me of a joke.
Tanky.
That reminds me of a joke.
Is this a
that's
dad
Trace
joke?
Tankies.
No, it wasn't a dad joke. This is a joke that
Okay,
we
cool.
had
Well, I'm already
growing
disappointed.
up.
Cool.
I
As
need
long
a
as it's
dad
not a
joke.
as long as it's not a dad joke, it's either got to be a raunchy joke or like an army joke,
Lame.
which that's raunchy anyway.
But okay. I'll share the joke. And you decide. You tell me dad joke or something else. All right, so
Dad joke.
Solid.
Right.
Best dad joke ever.
All right, so
Zam.
I live my life by that.
A group of soldiers are getting ready to go overseas into the war, okay? And, they're handing out rifles. And, the guy handing out rifles gets to the last soldier, and he's like, So the guy, being a Polak, he's like, hey, you know what? Here, hold this. He hands him a broom. He says, when you go out there on the front line, all you got to do is aim down the barrel and say, bang. Just say bangy. Every time you just say bangy, and people will drop down dead. So they get out, they get deployed, and there he is with his broomstick. And he's like seeing bad guys, and he's like, bangy, keeps running, bangy, and people to his right and his left, his buddies are falling and dying. He's like, bangy. It gets down to like just him and one other person on the other side. And he's furious, and he just takes aim. He goes, bangy. Nothing's happening. He's like, shit. So he starts running. He gets closer. Bangy. Nothing. He keeps running. He gets closer. And he gets like 3 feet away, and he's like, bangy. And then he gets run over by the other guy. And as he's dying, laying down in the dirt, blood everywhere, he hears the other guy saying, tanky.
Terrible, man.
Here is a knee. Okay, this is what I call a knee. Okay, and I'm gonna.
Polish tank beats broomstick every time.
Right.
So how high is gas in California now? I paid like a $5.09 yesterday.
How high is gas in California? I saw $6 down to San Diego when I was there.
Was that premium or regular?
Regular.
Regular. Damn. See, I was paying $5.09 for premium.
80 cents.
Yeah, I either run premium or diesel.
Yeah, because that regular freaking ethanol shit knocks your engine like crazy.
Wait, you only run premium and diesel?
Yeah, for my cars and my truck.
Yeah, not at the same time.
It was hilarious because my brother owned an RX-7, and in those rotary motors, you actually
you put two-stroke in it.
You have to put motor oil in the gas tank.
It actually works really well with two-stroke oil.
Well, it was
better
hilarious.
than motor oil. Motor oil is carbony.
His girlfriend filled it up and was putting oil in the gas tank, and some like 65-year-old man runs up to her. No!
He's like, don't do it. Like, no.
Like, you don't understand Apex seals.
Oh yeah.
You understand that my car eats oil for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So, DogeLord, I don't believe the word dignity is in the vernacular of the Californian public.
Oh, no dignity.
Right. Though there's areas of which they're now people are like posting. I don't know if it's a meme or if it's fucking legit, but it's like somebody posted a picture of a sign in California. It says, "Do not leave valuables in house." I was like, get the my house. I can't leave nothing. It's bad enough you can't leave anything in your fucking car. And then there's people that are like parking their car in California. They're opening up the back hatch. They're rolling down the windows so that burglars don't fucking smash the windows. Or people are slapping signs on there going, "Please don't break windows. Unlocked. Nothing in car." That's pathetic.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I tend to leave my cars unlocked because I'm like, if you want to fucking get in here. Don't break my windows. Don't screw up my locks.
But you should be able to, like, if you don't have any, I can understand. Okay, you're gonna park in a shitty neighborhood. Don't leave anything in view. Chicago. I understand this.
Well,
but you are in a good area. You're in a good area. But you shouldn't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, you should never have to worry about it. Even in a bad neighborhood, you shouldn't really have to worry about it. But the problem is that even if you don't have anything in plain sight, if somebody wants into your car, they're going to get into your car.
You
So
see, at least in Chicago, at least in Chicago, it's you parked in the fucking the bad side of the ghetto. I mean, like, there's part of the ghetto where you're like, oh yeah, no problem. But then you get into the fucking in Chicago, you get into the heart of the ghetto. You get out of the car, you better have nothing visible in there and a stock radio in that fucking dash. Fucking, if you got stock radio, nothing visible, you can leave your car unlocked all day long, never have a problem.
Or drive a 20-year-old car like I do, and nobody's gonna want to fuck with it.
No, I've seen
stock radios are valuable.
They don't fuck around with them though. They want to see the aftermarket radio because that usually means you have subwoofers in the trunk.
I don't know.
It's the ghetto. That's how the ghetto works. Good radio, subwoofers in trunk. There's at least $2,000 minimum in the car.
I mean, when I was growing up in high school, we would buy those like $20 Walmart Pioneer radios and stick them in the cars. And hell, it would cost you more to replace the stock radio than it would to go back to Walmart and spend another $20 buying one.
Yeah.
Speaking about those radios, how about whenever you can take the face off your radio and put it in the little case holder?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My truck has that.
Yep.
I used to know somebody who would take the face off their radio and just put it in their pocket. Like if they were going into a store, they'd just take it, put it in their pocket, carry it in with them. Like if they're going to steal my radio, they can keep looking for the face. They ain't going to find it.
That's right.
Yep. You see, the last radio I had was actually a really tricked out one. I spent a pretty good little. I used to be a stereo installer, so I would make the custom boxes in people's trunks, SUVs, whatever. So I was really big in the scene. So I had this.
They'd write their address down and go visit them later.
Oh yeah. So what I ended up doing, what I would end up doing is whenever I turned my car off, my radio had the face would flip up and slide into the radio.
Oh, nice.
And it would look like I took the faceplate off.
Yeah, so some of them flip down so you could grab them and then flip back up.
No, this one slid underneath the radio. So that it would look like it had like a little trap door that would open up and the whole face would slide underneath and then the trap door would shut. Yeah, that thing sucked whenever the gear broke for that mechanism.
E-Rock says, I miss 90s car mods. I want to know which one he's talking about. He misses the most.
That would be my stereo system upgrades. I mean, all the ground effect lighting.
Oh Lord!
Simpler times.
Like the pre-Fast and Furious mods.
Oh, dude, man, my first car had so much fucking neon in it, dude.
Track Auto Special.
I would be able to go. I'd hit like a dark area and fucking make daylight, dude.
Those ground effects lights.
Oh yeah, all through the wheel wells, through the grill, underneath the bumpers, underneath the kick plates. I mean, it fucking glowed. Mm-hmm. All in my car. I had the rope lighting in the car, so I fucking had. I mean, like, you could see everything I was doing in the car. It was as illegal as shining. Oh yeah, it was as illegal as fuck with the amount of lights that I had on.
Hey, Doom Miner likes your logo, Fox.
He's in concentration over there.
He's in concentration mode.
We could talk shit about him right now, couldn't we?
Probably
do that.
Yeah, it was. Fox and I had fun helping come up with his logo over there. With,
DogeLord is like underglow on a tank.
Yeah. Black light underglow only.
and have the LED light up blow off. Well, you put big turbos onto it with blow off valves, and you have the blow off valves with LEDs in them, so that whenever it blows off the blow off valve, it goes through the tank tracks and it lights up. Oh, dude. I remember doing that shit in the 90s. That
stolen
was
Russian war vehicle.
But yeah, Chris, it was Kong Vector or whatever the guy's name was.
Yeah, good old.
That
Oh,
did he did the intro video that I use and the Fox logos. Now I think it was you who did the editing on the Twitter banner though. So
Yeah, I did do that.
Twitagra.
I did help you with that.
The tagger.
So
Oh,
we mocked up an early idea for his logo, sent it to Kong, said, "Hey, make something out of this," and
and this is the result.
it's fucking gorgeous.
On other news,
The
my
Kong
shirt is completing Oz's triangle right now.
Oh shoot! There you go.
I just like looked over and I'm like, oh, that's funny.
You need to come a little
yeah.
bit closer to the camera, just
There you
slightly.
go.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Oh my
Wait
god!
for it.
Play with them.
Behave over there. We need to get a hotel room for that. At least take me out for dinner.
Don't worry, I'll call you in the morning.
Send that back to the streets with you.
Oh, that's
So
good
you
stuff.
can just have them call me.
That's right.
But I'm still trying to get used to this because we've got our group that we're talking in, and then I got to look over here and see the YouTube. And
The
it's
live
I don't
chat,
know,
yeah.
You only need
it's
the
a
YouTube
little
side for the
trippy.
chat, but you can pop the chat out and bring it over onto your other screen, and then you got it all right in front of you.
Yeah, but then you can minimize. You can even close YouTube. I don't recommend it.
Right, right.
You would lose the view time, but you can in the chat. Like you can close out of the whole browser.
Keep
and
where
the
the
chat
code is
stays-
like,
and the
"Moon
chat
in
stays there.
Okyo, no."
That's right.
So, keeper of the code, Kong is actually Kong Vector. He's an artist on Fiverr. He's got a team, and he's done a lot of the YouTube channels for the gaming community, the mining community, especially the mining community in crypto. And so whenever somebody would come to me asking for design, art type stuff, we look at the different artists, and a lot of times Kong was the one that everybody wanted to use because they love his style. So if anybody wants to do logo work or whatnot,
Very
definitely
nice.
hit me up and we
Very
can mock
nice.
something up and get it to an artist for you. Whether that's Kong or somebody else,
Shameless plugs.
it's all good. Yeah, shameless plugs.
Yeah, I guess
they-
at some point in time
they-
I'll have to do something.
They've been helping us out. Might as well help them out. Keep sending them work.
You can just keep trading between all the NFTs like I am.
I
You know?
know, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey, this one here, man, I love this one. This what you did back here.
That one fits right up your alley, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Like the
you
whole
rolled out with
Iris theme
that
on that
background
one.
and we were impressed.
Yes. A for effort. I like it.
I love it.
Love it, fan.
Unbiased, but
yeah.
Now Oz went just 110% on the background.
That's right.
Hey,
Maximum effort.
wide open or nothing.
Maximum.
take it or leave it.
That's the Marine Corps way.
Take it.
Brown noser,
Right.
brown noser.
I just keep thinking Deadpool. Maximum effort.
There you go. Hey,
Finish
now,
on this, please.
jealousy's a terrible thing. Don't let it consume you.
Oh yeah.
You were that guy that brought the apple to the teacher for your A's. I see how it is.
Oh, yeah.
He brought more than the apple.
Oh, I just gave her a chicken heart.
No sexual favors
Oh,
were exchanged
yeah.
for the making of that NFT PFP in the background.
And then we got Helpful over here who's got his mic muted so the money machines in the background don't drown us all out.
Brr.
Actually, for me, it takes NVIDIA broadcast to do that.
Chick, 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 chick.
It's
I wonder how it's
really,
gonna
Kinda
sound
decent
like-
noise suppression.
it's
It
really
two people on
loud.
works pretty well.
Hey, just unmute your mic for just a second, Helpful. I don't know what that noise sounds like. Like, just give me a peep.
Oh, you want to hear it from my end? I have the room open.
Just throw the microphone in the room and close the door.
Hey, I have a polo miner right behind me. I just got to flip the on switch, and then this stream will become a whole new level.
So yeah, you should start being able to hear it a little bit.
So Erox Hyperax asks if anybody has metaverse picks already.
I mean, no metaverse per se. No. I've played in like Gather. That's technically metaverse. So I mean, if you go into DogeLord Coffee's Twitter page, you can see a two-dimensional DogeLord coffee shop.
Oh right, yes.
If that's what you want to count, you can count that. That's countable.
I don't deal.
You want to
with
go ahead
any
and share what
metaverse.
we're planning on doing with that? I mean, well,
Maybe.
technically, what you're planning on doing with it, because like you just went ham with this thing, and I'm like, oh wow.
I took a little bit of time and played with it, and yeah, we're seeing what's going to come of it. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to fully do with it or not yet. Kind of waiting to see if they're going to release like any kind of more integrations. They're like talking about releasing some stuff here soon, so I'm kind of waiting to see what they're going to do, because I would love to like be able to integrate some cool stuff, like actual like blockchain related stuff.
Good Miner,
Come
I
on,
will
personal
agree with
opinion.
you on that one.
Just kind of waiting to see what their big reveal will be. But I don't use like Facebook, if that's what you're referring to.
All right.
Like the metaverse and Facebook, yeah, I don't use that.
All right, I'm gonna do a
I
screen
won't
share.
touch Facebook.
Is it cool if I go ahead and at least just show it off?
Do you, boo boo?
Yeah. Look at this. All right, so this is what Mikkel has been building this.
I guess at least that's not that fun of a cool picture, but yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. This is just like early stuff. But entryway, coffee shop, meeting room, different YouTube series, collections. Like we could literally hang out in here, everybody, and have a show.
Yep. Oh my gosh, graphics cards. He's stacked. I've seen it.
You were showing it off when I was doing a screen share.
Stacked like the International House of Pancakes.
You're muted.
Yep. Muted.
Oh.
No.
I know. I got all these GPUs.
No.
Yeah,
And they're
Goblin
warm.
watched me play with
Oh,
this.
and he gave it a panda flick. He gave it a panda
Yo.
flick.
Hey, those no lie, those are some of my favorite cards. The
So
XFX
this is my big mystery that I'm trying to figure out.
We don't know what it is.
So the
Is that a wish.com
470
card?
with the this is a 480
8 gig.
and this yeah, these are both 8
That's-
gigs, and this one's got the Red
570.
Panther. So this one is known dead. I know it's completely dead. It
Nice.
does not live. This one, however, I know is alive, but when I put it in by itself, it does not register. But when I put this one in next to it, it does register and will hash. But as soon as I take this card out, which is dead, this one decides that it doesn't want to post.
Ooh,
And-
so maybe we're gonna take it apart, put it back together with Frankenstein style.
You put it
I
in
don't
slot
know.
one.
No,
with the-
no.
That's some weird stuff, man. Sounds like a
Put it in
motherboard.
slot one.
shit.
So, and
Yeah.
it gets weirder because when they both post in.
And he froze.
And he froze. Oh yeah, he locked up
Oh,
hard
no.
this time. Real hard,
Hopefully they didn't like trip the wrong
Blink,
breaker.
Fox, blink.
right?
I was talking about it earlier.
Blink twice if you're being held hostage.
Right.
This is a
He's
staring
not
contest.
blinking. Everything's fine, I think. I have my glasses
lost.
on. You'll never know if I'm not blinking.
Is he having a stroke?
Is he okay?
Somebody flipped the wrong breaker.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, definitely somebody.
Someone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go install that new washer." Flip. No.
So to buy some time, I mean,
Oh yeah.
Crashed hard.
He crashed real hard.
Oh man.
Gundy's still holding
Too, too hard, yeah.
But see, Gundy's. Don't laugh,
Oh,
Gundy.
that's hilarious.
That's a good option, Jack, man. I'll try and remember that for when he comes back. He says to clean the power table in Windows. It's a very good. It is a Polaris card, so yeah, that could be a very viable issue.
Right. I was gonna say that, but then he like
Polaris cards.
he like locked out, and I'm like I couldn't.
I love AMD. The Polaris cards are the bane of
King
my
is 1 million.
I know, and
They
like
were
you're
the
a
worst.
couple of yours, you couldn't put any kind of BIOS mod on them,
Dude,
or you couldn't do what was it, the aggressive undervolting.
Yeah, couldn't do that. Dude, they were just.
Here
finicky,
I am with
so finicky.
580.
No issues.
No, not a single fucking problem.
issues.
Hey, where's Nick.
Oh, he's been summoned.
So I invited him, but his brother is apparently over there with him. I'm assuming helping him get stuff ready because he's having to I think
Emergency.
he's moving. I think he's
Emergency
moving
move.
soon. So
Oh yeah,
Yes, next moving.
I think so.
you better be ready for the.
Is
I
he
know
immigrating to the U.S.?
No. So I know
what-
that his
like,
brother's over there doing stuff.
He lives in a totalitarian environment. They don't let anybody leave.
Oh, you mean
No.
Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah. Canada. You
Yeah.
touched the wrong GPU.
Well, see, that's
Yeah.
why you just say, "Oh, I'm going on vacation," and then you go and say, "I'm never going back. Help me."
Right.
Have one of your friends
want
send
to
you all of your
defect.
stuff as fast as possible.
Ooh, is he back?
Did they flip the wrong
Yay.
breaker?
They tripped a breaker.
Yeah,
Didn't they?
they flipped the wrong breaker. Internet went kaput.
Oh,
And he's gone.
Right, you went like.
we were having staring contests to see who would win. We all lost.
Oh,
So,
Fox
Fox,
is back.
Techman says to clean the power table in Windows, then reflash. He says he's had to do that once. I've had to do that before. To clean the
power
power
table?
table.
Well,
Yep.
these
It's
were,
a Polaris card, so
well, these were running Linux though. So do I have to put them through Windows to reflash them?
yes,
Yes.
because you can't
Ooh.
reflash the power table in Linux.
Ooh. Hey, have you guys heard this? Apparently,
It sucks.
I don't know. So, E-Rock asks,
Ethereum is
Ethereum
not a
is a-
security. It was
Well, hold on,
already
hold on.
it was ruled not a security a while back.
okay, what about the rest of it? The rest of that comment right there. He says, JP Morgan acquires MetaMask in
Yes.
secret deal. Ethereum
Yep.
mainnet on MetaMask is actually a recording proxy. Like, is it
Oh, for
anything
sure.
about that?
Dude, MetaMask has been bugged for a long time.
Oh yeah. So
Nothing you do on MetaMask is private.
so MetaMask.
Nothing you do on the blockchain is really private. If you
So
want to get like
so
real,
Meta,
it's like privacy
Me-
coins.
Yeah, it's the
MetaMask,
browser.
JP,
The browser
one
attachment.
of
What do you expect?
one of JP Morgan's investments is invested into MetaMask. It's one of JP Morgan's personal holdings at the bank.
What is it? Allegedly.
Yeah, and
Allegedly.
but MetaMask is also very fucking centralized. One of their security protocol follows United States protocols, and they banned Russia from dealing with their network. They've also banned Venezuela from dealing with their network. Guess what doesn't work over there? MetaMask. You cannot have a decentralized system and have a banned IP that shows centralization, shows MetaMask's garbage. Same thing with fucking OpenSea. Centralized fucking garbage.
He said OpenSea.
Yeah, as they blocked everybody from Russia too.
That's like me saying played.
Yeah, which I mean, stuff like that goes. Blocking people like that, I mean, that goes against all of it. What
Yeah,
it stands
it's
for.
it. I don't know how many times that people got to be slapped by OpenSea of why not to use them. Dev doing insider trading. Can you prove now that they're not still doing insider trading? No, you cannot. You can't tell this. Now they're sitting here and openly blocking people. They've got bugs in their code, and people want to use this? You're nuts. It's like the way I look at it, you use an OpenSea. Anything happens is on you.
Cryptid Youth says, I finally made it home to see your mugly faces.
Yo!
They
Glad
got
you
the
made it, Cryptid
QFS
Youth.
E-Rock.
So I love my timing though. Like, where did I cut out? Right after.
Right where you were showing the GPUs and saying that if you plug one in, it doesn't work, but if you plug them both in, the one works. And then you're like
Han Solo.
facts.
And then you're sitting there showing off GPUs and stuff. I'm like, I could do that stuff too. I could show GPUs off.
Oh, snap.
The
Nice,
GPUs
helpful.
I have to show off are all broken though, so it's not as exciting.
Well, mine's really exciting. I could show one of them off. It's a future video on crypto and hot rods. It's going to be coming up here. I think I will. Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh. Hockey life.
Yep.
Gundy, I have to let you know I did screen capture that.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that in the bank just in case.
Put it
I
there.
saw him like he
Do
like
it.
phased in, man, and it scared me for a second. I saw
There's this,
little man. Yeah, like that, dude. Look at his
There he is.
face.
So he's got a little announcement he would like to say.
What's up?
G,
I
come
like
up here.
announcements.
Come up here.
Yo.
Out freaking standing.
Out
Yo.
freaking standing. Out
nerves
freaking standing.
His nerves have been tearing him up.
That's
He's like, I
all
want
right.
to say it, but I'm so nervous. I was like,
Hey,
man, this is
Have
nothing
him
but
come back
friends
on.
and
Have him
family
come
here.
back on. Have him come back on.
Yo, TPS miner, what up, dude?
I'm gonna give little man a pep talk, or at least the props. Give him some props. Yo, G-Man, you did good, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now,
Yeah.
every single person that ever got in front of a camera, in front of people, they felt the same way you did. And guess what? You just overcame it. You did a great job. Looking forward to seeing you say out freaking standing a few more times on here. Okay, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's give G-Man some FAs in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yo,
Yeah, you might wanna-
because he's out freaking standing. Yo.
He's finally appropriate.
Done?
Go watch some old DCA videos, We were all kind of goofy at the beginning.
Right on.
Nobody had a green screen. Like, it was horrible.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Ugh.
Terrible production value. Off with your
Oh,
head.
can't believe it.
Hey, Brian,
So,
quit flicking those.
oh,
Quit playing.
I can't stop. I can't stop doing the panda flick. It's so addictive over
Stop
here.
it. Just
Do you
stop
think
it.
they'd let you take
You
that
know
on a
what's
plane?
funny though is that I wasn't thinking about the panda flick. I was thinking that looks just like the GPU and Serpent's logo on his Gundam.
yep.
And you're
Yeah, his
flicking it.
Gundam's tweaking his own nipples.
Yeah, about to say, Nem, I thought you were only supposed to have 2 of those.
He got 3.
No. Those are the kingpins.
3 8-pins.
There's
Hey, don't be
only
touching it.
there's only 2 kingpins.
Did you have to?
I may or may not have enough to build a full 8-card rig
Jesus,
3 8-pins? Jeebus.
on a
He
30
said an 8-card rig.
That's ridiculous.
8-card rig. I may be able to do a full build.
How many PSUs are you gonna need? Like 4?
I have three.
All of them.
I have three 1200 watt power supplies to power this.
That's not going to be enough, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's not gonna. I need
No
more
way.
power.
There's no way. Full load, what does those things take?
It'll be 300 watts a card.
Well, what's an
So
octa miner?
conservatively, you get
Well,
three
I'm
per
looking at,
PSU then.
Polo
Aqua
miner
miners
got a
are like-
3,300 watt
Yeah.
power supply.
Yeah,
can-
I'll have 3,600 watts.
So the Octominer I'm getting, it has 3,600 in it.
Yeah, I've got
Because, like,
the.
I know
I
some of
have
them
the
have
early.
36 too.
I have the early day Octominer 8 Plus. That came with the three. It had 4 PSU slots, and I have a 1,500 watt PSU that I can slot in there too.
You just slide it in. Just
Oh yeah,
slide
it's got 4 slots in there, so I mean I can give it all the power.
Oh yeah, so
Give
many
it
slots.
I'll give it all 4 slots.
There's
give it
lots of
all.
slots in Las
Cool.
You're
Vegas.
gonna build a 12. You're gonna put a 12 card 3090 rig together.
8,
Just 8.
just 8.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
it'll
no,
be
just
it'll be all of these ones. It'll be the EVGA for the Win 3, which
Just
is
enough
a,
computing power
So
to hack
what'll-
some AI. You know,
What'll that
whatever.
pull? That'll pull with well, if you have them undervolted, that'll pull like what, like 2,500 watts?
it'll be
About
do
300.
8 times
Like
300.
what? 20.
So yeah, about
Oh, yeah, it's
2,400.
2,400 watts.
Yeah.
I'd say call it 26 to be on the safe.
Right, I call it 26, and with the 3,600 watts and power supplies, I'm good to go.
It's easy,
Yeah.
It's a hook. Pull all the ladies.
Right. That's
You're gonna have
what's
to put a
up,
new
that's
sub
what's
box
up.
in this house.
It's like
What,
they-
80% of 3,600 is only like 28, something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
some-
you're
it's
well
like
within.
2850, something like that.
Like that.
2880.
2880. Okay, I didn't
I
have
don't know,
I didn't have it right in
I
front
knew
of
it
me.
was
Thank you.
28 something.
Hey, I'm pulling
I'm
something.
getting kind of scared of these bigger power supplies. I had a 2,400 watt go Roman candle on me, and I kind of like was uncomfortable.
I
was
have-
uncomfortable.
You would be uncomfortable too.
I have four 2,000 watt power supplies, and I have one 2,400 watt power supply, all rolling.
Are they all
Oh.
golds? They're all golds, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Soon more power.
They're all HPs.
You need platinum rated.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh, Doom Miner over there.
I mean,
So
my
the,
my PS,
change
all
out
my
the
power
thermal pads.
supplies can only go on 220 or better.
So Doom Miner changed out his thermal pads today for the first time. Got his memory temps down 30C
Nice.
and MHS
30C.
up to 20.
That's a
Nice.
shit ton, man. That's way
Right.
cooler.
What
What
card
were you
was
saying?
it?
Yeah,
Might have
dude,
had the
what
ones that weren't
card
even
was that?
touching.
I bet
I'd
that's like
assume
a
probably like a
3080 or
3080
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's usually typical.
If I wasn't
Yeah,
going in,
B250 mining expert board, 19 slots, still the best motherboard ever for mining. That is a fantastic motherboard.
It's
I
the
love it.
best motherboard
is
for mining.
so expensive to buy now. You cannot buy those things for cheap. They are-
man, I swear by my
God
H1,
awful
I
expensive.
swear by H110s all day long.
they're good boards too.
I swear by them. You don't need to plug in.
I love the
all the
B250.
GPU.
Whenever you have it tells you when you boot up, man. It tells you like what's firing, what's not firing. Oh, dude, it's
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
it's sensual, man. You're like, everything's good.
yeah.
And,
Keyboard
and then you see the red slot, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
I mean,
You know what else is
I
essential?
have my 19 GPU motherboard, and I fucking hate that thing.
Oh man, you gotta love it just right.
No,
Well, I mean,
Because
it's a
you-
stability
because I-
thing.
yeah,
It really
All the
is,
holes
dude.
get jealous. You
it's
gotta use them all.
instant
All the holes get jumped.
at 12
You gotta
at
fill
12
it
G,
up.
at 12
All the way.
GPUs you start losing your stability. And after 12 GPUs you got to start mixing fucking mining specific
And
AMD.
you-
don't you have to
you
use
start
the
running-
mix?
Because
and,
you start
like-
running out of lanes. That's your issue.
Yeah, your PCI
It's
lane.
because
for
you're
sure. Your
you start
processor will be
limiting.
like,
Yep.
yeah, never mind.
Your processor is usually
I mean-
the head, usually the decapitator on the situation.
Yeah, I mean,
I've
for me,
got the best chip on there. I've got all the RAM fucking on there. I mean, this card has everything it needs.
Yeah, I
Everything
got
it
an
needs on it.
H110 too.
But I
Still
love my
going.
H110. Most
Yeah, that's a
stable
good-
thing I've
good
ever
board.
had.
B250
I had eight
and H110.
GPU rigs that would run would run
Fantastic.
all year if I let them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
mean,
will
I just
not.
have-
I refuse to build bigger than 8 rigs, 8 cards on a rig.
yeah,
I
eight is
fucking
is
refuse.
my sweet spot. I've
It's
seen
6.
It's always been nice.
6
you
and
know?
6 and 8 are the 2 magic numbers.
Why don't you want to go larger?
6
Because,
and
because
9.
yeah, as soon as you hit 11 GPUs, you start having stability issues. That's
Because
one.
And
it's
then
too buku.
That and because maintenance starts becoming a pain in the ass. When you
Yeah,
start
ma-
going down to like diagnose what the problem is, you got to go through everything.
Yeah.
And the more
then-
cards you got to go through,
and
the
then
longer
3.
it's going to take you,
Then
the
3,
more money
here-
you're
here's
losing.
here's the other issue with just 3 of if you've got
Jeez,
everything on
Golden Wolf.
1 and
Another
that
one.
motherboard goes down,
Another one, man.
you lose everything that you were hashing on. So your
ready
computer
to
is
drop
90% of
one
the
of those, or
time that
what?
when it'll sit there and crash on you, and the computer's still running with all the GPUs wasting power, not mining because it crashed hard and locked up on you. So I don't want to be paying for all the GPUs to be
Yep.
idling while I'm at work or while I'm away.
I
That
know
is
those,
true.
those X1 to like 4 USB expanders are freaking awesome.
Yep.
Like you
They
can
really
wire
are.
up you can wire up
One
one of
buys-
those into some regular ass motherboards, man. Like I don't buy any mining motherboards. I just use regular
I
ass
think
motherboards.
Nim did that with one of his old. It was like a 13-year-old or plus
like
like
a
motherboard.
15-year-old motherboard.
It
man.
had
People
like
are-
its normal slot, and then he had like a buy one, and I think
Like
he
an
had
X1,
2,
yeah.
and he had
So-
2 of those 4-port things and ran an 8-card rig out of it.
Yeah,
I was
yep.
like,
Yep.
dude, I mean,
It's like wizardry
it's
when you first
doable,
plug it
man.
in. You're like, is this gonna work? I'm like, and then it recognizes other
So it
cards,
had
like,
it
wow.
has an AMD.
You're like, all right.
It's got an
Alright.
AMD Athlon Phenom 2 4-core processor. That thing is now almost 16 years old,
Mm.
and
Those-
so
those
you're
dual
looking at me
core-
well before it was like right when they came out with their first 4-core version.
The 2-core quad or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, the 2-core duo and the 2-core quads were like the shiznit when they came out.
yeah. Yeah, and the 4 cores were actually 6 cores with 2 of the cores disabled.
Man, they used those processors for forever. It must
Yeah,
have been
they
like
did.
at least like 8 to 10 years. They had those stupid things around.
But it was like people like, oh, you can't use that. That motherboard was around before Bitcoin, and I'm like,
Yeah, I mean,
bet.
that's before we had like 1,200
Hold
watt
my
power
beer.
supplies. And shit.
Right, exactly. Like, hold,
the
here,
best
hold
you
my
could get
beer,
is, like,
guys. I'm gonna do this
500.
because like it had the old school white slot for the component, so you could put like
The
expansion cards
PCI,
in
yeah.
there. Yeah,
The regular PCI.
regular
slot, yeah.
PCIe.
Like
Yeah,
in
PCI,
stock
not
TPS?
PCIe.
Yeah, no PCIe, no.
And
Just
then
PCI.
I had first generation PCIe and 2 slots of PCIe Gen 2, and it had first gen DDR3, so it was DDR3 running at DDR2 standards.
The oldest I ran was DDR, just regular DDR, like
Hold on a
1,
second.
just DDR RAM. It was slow
Yep.
as shit. It was
like
dog.
some
It
old
was,
Pentium computer.
On an
486.
on an
was-
ASRock gaming motherboard.
Oh, hold on, guys, back it up,
What you
back
got?
it up. Okay, so in the live chat right now, our boy, keeper of the code, where was it?
Yep, there it is.
You got a video?
Yes,
Made this
keeper of the
promo.
code.
DogeLord?
Hold on. I gotta.
Give it up, man. Let's play it.
No, be careful about playing videos because we can get nailed by YouTube.
Good night,
you
Ralph
can't play. You
Cooper.
can't play the audio.
YouTube.
Sure we
is-
can. And this time I
seconds
can.
in
No bueno.
and it changes to
This time I can.
OnlyFans.
Night, Ralph.
I don't.
time you
It's like
can't
we
Brigades.
might get an issue. We might get an
All
issue
right,
for YouTube.
all right. Just listen.
Easy way to automate the whole.
You know, I've said it before, but
Not
I
that
will
one.
say it again.
Say it
DogeLord coffee is
again.
freaking awesome. Buy the drip.
Ooh.
One more time.
Buy
One more
the
time.
drip.
DogeLord coffee is freaking awesome. Buy the drip.
Very nice.
Yeah.
The drip.
That's
I'm gonna buy
that's
the drip.
amazing. That is getting sick.
Buy it. Buy the drip.
Uh-oh.
Do it.
We got
Do
Oz.
it now,
This is like the second or third time I've seen Oz with his package in his hand. I think he wants to open it.
Oh.
And he can't even open it up. It's too strong for him.
Mail time.
I still can't. I still have to give a shout out to DogeLord Coffee.
Does it fresh like? Does it smell like fresh electronics?
He's got the pure Colombian. He's got the pure Colombian gold.
It has glasses.
Oh, there it went.
The green screen.
Damn you, green screen! I hate you.
Very nice.
Very first time my wife got her first bag of DogeLord coffee, she grabbed it off the porch and just stuck it in her face. And I'm like, "What are you doing?"
I mean,
he's like, "This is the best smell."
Hold on. So did the wife commandeer all your coffee?
She's not I mean, she likes my coffee. But she went with the Miners blend, and that is what she swears by. And she's given up Starbucks, Dunkin', Tim Hortons, everything, and she just does nothing but Miners blend.
That dirty dirt water.
Oh, yes.
Get the good stuff.
Amazing.
Dirt water.
$5 for dirt
amazing.
water.
No, I'm
Tell
a
your wife.
Silicon gold guy over here.
Tell your wife she's freaking awesome.
That's how you earn the subscriber right there. The wife was like, "I need more of this coffee."
Where is this? Where must I purchase more from?
What is that, Oz?
Oh, this is a mug muffin.
It's a mug.
Mug muffin.
Mud muffin. That sounds
yes, the free mug, coupon, right? Where's this? The
Oh no, I didn't get that cool.
You see,
you didn't get that much.
He purchased right before it went
Yeah,
live.
he bought
I
right
told
before
everybody
it
to
went
wait.
Hey, guess what? Now take a look at that. Right where the color is on that right where it shows like the blue. And if you notice that right there, that looks like Monero. And that might be somebody on the out here right now is actual, because like if you look at it, it's only 100 hash.
Exactly, same hash rate as a
Well,
Raspberry
if you
Pi.
put a DogeLord
Yeah,
coffee,
it's a
more hash.
Raspberry Pi style hash rate.
Yep, 124.7 hash.
Yeah.
He
Woo!
wants the credit because it's his hash rate that you're looking at.
You're drinking out of my hash. My hash makes your coffee taste better.
I thought
But my
hash
name
makes
still
everything taste
spelled
better.
right.
That gave you 2% more caffeine to go.
It ups my hash rate.
Right?
Helps your brain hash faster.
Right.
Man. Yeah, I can't wait till tomorrow morning.
Hey,
This is gonna
Keeper.
be nice.
Thank you very much. That was amazing. It made my day.
I love it.
Dripping.
It's been sitting in the living room all week. I'm like, oh,
Sniffing
can't
it.
wait. Yeah. Walk by and I'm like, oh,
smell it.
We need some announcements for this drip over here.
I think we do.
full send.
DogeLord Coffee's rated F for fucking awesome. No.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, just wanted to say, all of you are rated F because you're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like when he said it the first time, like I thought about it after he said it and I was like, why did that sound different? And then and then he said, like you mentioned it and I was like, oh, he straight up did say DogeLord Coffee. And I was like, oh, that's Sly Fox, man. You just let it slide right over. And I was like, all right.
Sly Fox.
I was gonna let it
Play on
slide, man.
words.
You know what I mean?
The Sly Fox is like literally
Right in the middle.
down that way. That's where the Sly Fox is. Okay, is right there. All right, this is the
Licking
dude.
those things, man. Just licking them.
What did the fox say?
Oh God! Not the ports. Not the ports.
Not the ports.
He's licking all the ports.
And then, do you think they'll let you put that in a suitcase and like Do you think they let you put that, like, take it on a plane? Do you think? Do you
As
ever? I've
long-
always
it-
kind of
it's-
wondered
what's
that.
the carry-on limit for GPUs?
There's no
Stab some in your
limitation
backpack.
other than weight. So I've got to have it to where it's under 50 pounds in my backpack.
I was just I've always like kind of like wondered. I was like, if I was ever on a
If
trip
I was
somewhere and
gonna
I
do-
bought a
if I-
GPU, I was like, if I just put it in my bag, like, are they gonna be like, you can't bring that with you? Why not?
Like I'd almost have to sit there, build this in my my Octo miner and weigh it and be like, it's under 80 pounds. We're good to go. Good to go. Check in.
I can carry it. I can carry it on.
No. If it's like 80 pounds, I got to do it as check-in baggage.
Right, so real quick, did we already see Wheeling Crypto Electronics question up here asking if the 550 Ti 6 GB that has the laptop die any good to mine on? Did we already see that one and answer it?
I did not. A 550 Ti, dude, that's like
6 gig.
Laptop die.
That's one of the. It ended up being a fake card, is what.
Yeah.
It was mislabeled as a.
Because like I've got a
Wasn't it
550. I've got a
the
550
1050 Ti is what it
was a
was
3
was
gig,
what
I
it was
thought.
labeled as, but it ended up being actually it was a 550.
Yeah, I've got
With,
a 550
bad-
Ti. It's
It was bad
no
drivers,
good.
I think.
It's no good.
Yeah,
My
it's not worth
550
it, man.
Ti is like, God, like
Not worth
14-ish years old.
If you're looking to buy GPUs, man, just hold tight. Cheap ones are on the way.
Already starting to come down in price a little bit.
They have, yeah.
So Doom Miner asked if there's a DCA mug. Yes, there is on DogeLord.com. There is not any YouTube content related merchandise on DogeLord Coffee yet. Yet.
It's
I
too
don't know if
shiny
that
and new.
is going to
guys. Too
happen
shiny and
or
new.
will not happen. It's still up in the air. But as of right now, anything YouTube content related, DogeLord.com. And I sent you the link in the live chat for anybody that wants a DCA adventure mug.
Nice.
Somebody didn't
DogeLord.com.
peel
Buy
the
today.
stickers
Don't delay,
off
delay,
the
delay.
fans.
I
I
love
looked
it.
down and I like, he's got the sticker still on the fan. That's funny.
I love it.
Wheeling's wanting to know what our topic is for today.
No real topic. It's an FA Friday.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right. So for those of you that are brand new, DCA Adventure has our FA Friday night live stream. The FA Friday night literally is just the community hanging out, having a good time, de-stressing, venting, sharing knowledge and whatnot. There is no structure whatsoever. That's how things like, Lube Life Matters,
Crotch
topics
crickets.
come up.
You know?
Crotch crickets come into the conversation sometimes.
Yeah.
You know,
And they're
Chocolate
good.
covered.
Sometimes they're chocolate covered when they hop along. And you just have to say no.
You're just full of lube life and cuss words up in here. That's it.
Right.
Just
Tomorrow we
from
got
on
that
Friday.
mining life. We got that mining life tomorrow. Ooh.
ooh,
true.
I got a question.
Yeah, Wheeling, $250 for those? No.
And we got some sick
Definitely not,
content
man.
Jay's
Not
putting
even
out
worth
too.
it.
All right. So now that that's been answered, quick question about mining after dark. Is Fox gonna make a guest appearance or special appearance or regular appearance or what?
Fox would be available for some Saturday night streams. I don't know about all, but some potentially.
You just speak
Well.
about yourself in the third person.
I would
Fox
never.
will be available, yes.
He would
Yeah,
never
real.
talk about I like that.
Gundy is pleased with this.
He's very pleased.
Keeper of the Cove's like, hey, has anyone tried the espresso grind in Keurig? This is the coffee channel, right?
Espresso grind
yeah,
goes
no.
in an espresso machine.
No,
Come
this is
on.
not the coffee channel. This
is
channel
the
just runs on
official
coffee.
channel, yes.
I mean, I imagine the espresso grind would work.
Crypto and caffeine
but
over here,
I wouldn't
guys.
fill it all the way up.
Yeah, it's gonna be extra strong.
So
Yeah.
okay,
But I mean, I'm sure it'll drip. You know what I mean?
Oh, it'll drip.
Yeah.
so I forget where I posted this, but I actually shared that I tried a medium
Crush
light
cricket
roast.
mining. is the new channel. Yes.
Yes.
Waiting for Kong to finish my logo. Please. I would
Do it.
every
Crotch
account I
cricket.
ever have. I
Chocolate
would
covered
subscribe
crotch
to
cricket
it.
mining.
I would rep the shirt to Crush Cricket Mining.
Could
Could you imagine? Just imagine
Crush
people
Critter
stopping
Mining.
you.
At DogeLord.com will host your merchandise for you.
Make sure you put a Bitcoin logo on it too, so that way they can ask double questions. They're like,
Just no Darth helmets.
Crush Crickets?
Crotch
Bitcoin?
cricket,
It'll make
cricket
them like
mining. What?
they'll see Bitcoin and mining and Crush Crickets all in the same thing, and their brains are gonna break.
the intro
the
just
brains are
show-
going to explode.
the
Their
intro
brains are
just
gonna be
shows
like,
up.
and you just come in for the kill. Simple as that.
Right, and it's got a little cricket that jumps on the screen, stops, chirps,
Orange
gets
pill
covered
in hand.
in chocolate as a Bitcoin drops down on top of it and squishes it, and it pops up a miner.
All right, so real quick, to finish this story, I posted that I had ground the ungovernable blend, which is a medium roast. I think it's a medium or medium light roast, but it's one of the lighter roasts. And ground it in my grinder, made it real fine, put it in my espresso machine. And when that thing came out, it was black as hell and thick as milk.
Yo, say no to Crush Crickets.
Oh yeah. Just say no to crotch crickets.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Chirp,
That's
chirp.
awesome.
I knew I had that. I just didn't know where it was.
I know. I think Tech Shinji wore one on one of his streams too.
Yeah.
Yes, he was the first one to purchase one.
With the silky smooth hair.
I know. I got Jay's jacket upstairs too.
Yes, you do. Oh,
Nice.
oh
And
man.
I might actually
What up,
rep that
baby?
when I think I'm gonna take we got a 1200 watt power supply. I'm gonna take to Jay. If I can link up with him, I'm gonna wear that jacket out there just so I can maybe if I can take a Sharpie with me, get him to sign his jacket.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be worth big
Take some
money.
pics.
Worth big money.
Get
Hell
a
yeah.
vid exposure.
Yep. Video and pictures.
I know it's the weirdest thing. The first time you get recognized in public, be like, "Hey, Mikkel was there for the first time. It happened to me." We were out, and then of all places, we're in Texas.
Here, you that Nemesis guy?
I hear Nemesis, and I'm like looking around. Me and Mikkel are just like walking around, and like it is like old time like fucking Wild West town, like museum, having a crypto meetup. And I hear somebody like blurt out my online name, and I'm like, "Did you just hear that?" And me and Mikkel look at each other, and it's like some dude like walks up to us, and I'm like, "Wow, I don't know what to do here. I need an adult."
What do I do with my hands?
Where's my bodyguard? Mikhail, stand in front of me.
Right.
He was a part of the same groups that we all came from. He was a part of the Yin group. He was like a part of Yin, but like
Yeah.
just like a regular member, and he watched the shows. And I was like, what? Like this random ass person just
Right, just recognizes me.
Random.
And with Mikkel standing right next to me, he didn't even realize that was Mikkel.
Yeah.
You know, facial hair, no facial
Well, I
hair.
mean-
It's a disguise.
Right.
Well, Mikkel's first videos, I mean, he didn't have no facial hair, so I mean, rightfully so.
I don't think
For
he
the-
had
for
facial
those
hair at that
facial
point yet
recognition
either. He was still
programs.
No, I
shaved.
didn't.
Yeah, you were still
I
baby
was-
face.
Yeah, I was still baby face back then.
rocking
right?
at Grizzly Adams right now.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
I missed Nefarious at a micro center by like 30 minutes once. Like I was kind of salty because I knew he was going. I tried to time it so that I was there too, and I missed him, and I was just like, I was there.
Right.
He was
Man,
like,
I wish-
okay.
I wish I could eat a burger with Nemesis one day.
One of these
Eat me
days.
a burger with Nemesis one day.
For a burger.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
Maybe next week, Tim.
Maybe next week.
Maybe next
Definitely
week.
not.
I may be like on an airplane on Monday. I don't know.
Tomorrow, buy the burger.
I may pick you up from the airport on Monday. See you
Right.
Monday.
But what's that event you're gonna miss?
He's looking it up right now.
We're not missing a whole lot of any events.
Look at that naked face.
Dude, it looks like Mikkel just dug for a deep one and then pulled it.
Tickled your brain, didn't it?
Solid. Tickled it all the way to the core.
Those are the best ones, man. And you're like pulling and pulling, and you're like, oh god.
And you just feel it come, then you just feel it come out from your throat.
And does anybody here know crypto finally?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you met her there
got
too.
him one.
Oh, there you go.
Yo!
I got one too.
Look at that guy.
I know you do. We were both there.
Now, here's the question. Did you want to take a picture with her, or did she want to take a picture with you?
She was actually there to shoot a music video, so she was like on business, really not mingling with many people. I was like, hey, I know you.
So you were the fan.
Yeah, why not?
At the time,
Why the fuck not? You know?
Bit boy was there.
Let's be honest. If we know any of our YouTube fam, we're fans.
Yeah.
We're standing in front of a Lambo. And this guy almost crashed on the way out there.
What was that shirt he was wearing? What was that shirt he was wearing in that photo?
It was like some pitchfork, and I might have some crap on my hat too.
Oh yeah.
You
mean
put
one of
some
these?
crap on your head.
Oh no.
There you go.
Oh,
it put the glasses on him. That's funny. Yeah, good old bit boy.
Nice.
Little Lambo
Classics.
action there. This is what you get when you're in crypto, guys. No, just kidding.
Not financial advice.
This guy
It was-
rented it. This guy
it was
rented that
rented.
car,
Yeah.
and it was raining that day. Fucking, he's like, dude, I was doing 55. I hit a puddle. I spun the car 4 times. Ended up in the oncoming traffic, dude. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of people
How
don't
the
realize those
hell
things
does
are
that
really
happen
powerful.
at 55 miles an hour?
The tires
They're
are
really
so
low to the
wide,
ground.
wide tires and rear wheel drive. He spun when he went over because the water can't get out from underneath the sports tire. They weren't rain
yeah.
tires.
I
Don't know where to go.
They also make an all-wheel drive version of that Lambo, which is the one that you want to drive.
Yeah.
The rear-wheel
It's like
drive
you-
puts all the power back there, so when it does break loose, it's like, oh yeah, what?
skidoosh.
Skadoosh.
Right.
Skadoosh.
You.
So there we were.
Yeah.
Dun,
Black
dun,
silk
dun,
coffee.
dun, dun.
I was trying to find the other one, but I can't find it.
Dude,
I
so,
probably
okay,
have it. I probably have at least 3 different photos from 3 different times that I've hung out with them.
Right?
Buy
At
Bitcoin,
least.
buy it, it costs a hodl it.
You guys
At
want
least
to know
once a
the
year.
truth?
Yep.
Right here. It's all coffee. The blackest coffee that I have, Digital Gold Roast. I made an espresso, bulletproof espresso in here. That's like 4 shots. And then I tipped it off with the pour over coffee that I have in here as well. Oh, there's Kayla. Miss Crypto Mom.
Old
That
pigs.
woman's,
moms.
that woman is grinding.
Oh yeah, with like 3 gas
She's
stations
got,
or
yeah,
whatever.
she's got
Mhm.
multiple gas stations. Yeah.
She's gonna have her own franchise at this
You
rate.
said bulletproof coffee.
Yes, I said bulletproof coffee.
So what's in bulletproof coffee? Was it
So
what I'm
bulletproof
thinking?
coffee has bulletproof coffee is actually a keto recipe.
My man.
Okay, you got your butter in there. You got a little bit of, something to make it taste a little bit better because you're adding butter. Some coconut oil
Yeah.
and
MCT oil.
oh yeah.
Oh, daddy, talk to me.
Oh, daddy, talk to me. Talking to daddy.
These are the only. These 2 cups are the only coffees I've had all day, and I had that this morning, and I still have some. That's how much energy this is just packed into these things.
Yeah, once you hit that keto level, man, and you start burning fat, oh, it's beautiful. It's like running diesel. She'll go.
You running these.
Oh snap!
Yeah, there you go.
Oh snap! Let's see. I see
Dang, man.
Wendell,
Memories.
Oh, where the hell's my picture at? I don't see me in there. Must have been the earlier one.
Yeah, this was Georgia.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
He was in Georgia.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's probably taking a picture.
No, that's me taking
No,
the
he
picture.
wasn't. No, you're in the picture.
Yeah, Nim was in there.
Oh yeah, maybe you were taking a picture.
I
Because
don't
this
think
was
he
in the this was in the hotel.
It was in the lobby area, right?
Yeah.
Right before, yeah.
Or
Right
was it
before,
the
right before we all went to
hotel?
dinner.
It was right before dinner. It was right there in the lobby where they had the bar, and right outside was the fire pit that we'd stay outside, just like talking all night long to like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And then we
That was
still
a
had the
long-ass
events the next
drive.
day.
I drove that
Right.
whole drive there.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Classics.
It doesn't want to fucking focus.
No, it does not.
There we go.
I see Peter Stone in the very back on the left, right there. There's me right there in the middle.
Right?
Yeah.
Colin Stone.
Yep. Colin.
Yeah. Peter Stone.
Dude, his
The
Bitcoin echo
Vikings.
chamber is
DogeLord.
like huge.
That
yeah,
was
DogeLord.
DogeLord was in the back right there.
Yep, there's
Yeah,
DogeLord right
Lord's
there.
Speaking of that, he said
Kinsey,
it's
Crypto
bulletproof.
Kinsey's right next to him.
Yeah.
You know, crypto and culture.
Crypto and culture.
Yeah. Man, all the OGs.
Oh yeah.
Well, we going down memory lane now.
Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
Now here's a question.
Sundrop.io.
So
I'm young,
there's a
hot
story
potato.
behind Sundrop.io. All right.
There's
I'm in
also
California.
There's also 4 stores behind it.
Yeah. So I'm in California. Sundrop is a soft drink that's on the East Coast and east of the Mississippi. So
Yep.
He's in California, so you know.
we don't get any out here. So we're in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm like, where's the Sundrop? So we went on a mission to find Sundrop. There's Grilling with Guns and his wife.
Yep.
Mm,
And my 74 Chevelle, proof of Chevelle in Atlanta, Georgia. Drove it from Illinois.
Well, he
POC.
said, "Send me those pics."
Is that the same phone, or you have all those photos on Drive?
This is the same phone I went out to Atlanta, Georgia with.
Oh my
How
God.
long ago was that?
Dude, it was 3
3
years ago.
years. Yeah, 3 years ago. 3.5 years ago.
2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2018.
So Teaspoon Miner put in the chat. He said, "Are there any gatherings like that anymore?"
Not so much. I
Not
got
since
one
COVID.
coming up. I have one that's actually coming up here on the 26th here in Oklahoma City for like Bitcoin. It's called Bitcoin, like the Bitcoin.io Bitcoin Day. It's
Yeah.
coming here to my town. $200 ticket. I think I'm gonna swallow it and just take it.
That's right, Ralph
Go.
Cooper.
It'd be worth it.
So DogeLord, Ralph Cooper, Gundy, Mikkel,
Oh man, you
Nemesis.
said yen.
and I-
Yep,
Yeah, like
yep. Yen.io, baby. Yo,
there's
No,
and
that's
look at
your
those yen
boy.
hats.
Look at that baby face.
Look at that baby face. That baby
Dude,
face.
I showed this earlier.
Classics.
So
Trying to see if I've got
TPS Miner,
a big one from out there.
gatherings like that do happen, but it's really
4
just
years,
about
yeah.
getting everybody to have the same time slot to figure something like that out.
And provided there's no,
You were
know,
there, weren't you, Ralph Cooper? I'm pretty sure Ralph was
Yeah.
there.
I think so.
Yeah.
And also, I do want to say that that Lambo's got nothing on Wheeling Crypto's heart rate right now because he says he's had over 30 cups of coffee today alone.
Oh,
If it was DogeLord coffee, his heart's not the issue right now.
I
Yeah.
got a bunch. He'll be hosting. I'll let you know when. Yes, please let me know when, dude. I would love to come out to the events.
I know this DCA fam continues to expand. Eventually, we're going to have to start doing some kind of gathering.
We had tried to do one. What was it? 2020 or last year?
Yeah, last year.
I kept
Vegas.
poking
Vegas.
about Vegas. I kept
Yeah.
popping in randomly and be like, "Hey guys, when Vegas?"
Yeah, Win Vegas. Yeah, not everybody could go or decide on the same time, so it was just kind of like, oh well.
Well,
and then
if
kind of everybody started getting shut down again. And
if my S9 lottery,
real quick,
hits,
Eric,
I'll host.
Before you go,
dude, for real, right?
Before you go, how are you liking the Ye Old Miners roast? He's like, he's got to go drink some more. He's like, I'll see you later.
Here you go. Here's from that California meetup.
Yo.
Oh, baby face.
Oh, my gosh.
Dang it.
Who was that creeper?
You look right? Speaking about my...
Hey, there's all those RX 580s that I have.
Can't see anything, Mikhail.
Yeah, I know.
All the RX 580s that I'm still running to this day. These were the digital gold mines from DigiGold.
Yeah, I have nothing to show because I'm too new.
Don't feel bad. I'm not new to this, and I don't have any mining rigs going on right now.
I think the biggest problem is like Vegas isn't really a practical get-together spot because it's West Coast, so all your East Coast guys have a hell of a commute to get out there. So I'm thinking that if we do something, it needs to be somewhere in the center of the country. But I don't know of any place. I mean, Lincoln, Nebraska doesn't exactly sound like a popping spot for a crypto gathering.
Colorado.
That's what I was thinking, man. Colorado would be fun.
I mean, I'm down like a fat kid on a seesaw.
It's like a really expensive fucking liberal shithole now.
I mean, they might be, but we ain't.
No, I said it was a really expensive liberal shithole. Not that they're the problem and we're not.
With the amount of money I was going to lose in Vegas, I mean, I could probably afford it.
It's not too bad, man.
I mean, hopefully here within the next 6 months, I might be able to, holler at old Gundy and be like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, you doing?
We need to take a trip to where this is what we get to see.
Bali?
No, actually, that's Costa Rica. It was fucking beautiful out there.
Nah,
I believe it.
I'm a pass. I'm staying
what,
in the
on
US.
something beautiful?
I'm gonna stay in the U.S.
Hey man, I will tell you right now.
No, he's got a legit. He has a legit
amazing.
reason. Okay, right now the military, like even when I was in military, you cannot leave country without permission.
Yeah.
And if chain of command says no, you SOL. And if you do, you AWOL.
Yep.
Because then you get to go. Then you get to go take a cool little. You can take a swim and something like that and jump off the cliff into there.
Time out for a second. Does that apply to U.S. territories?
Yeah, because Costa Rica is U.S. territory.
Yeah, but it just depends, and it's all on the command you're on.
Yeah.
Because I figured, because it's still, it's not, the U.S. territory is not really considered U.S. I mean, it's considered U.S. soil, right? I mean, if you go to
it's all dependent on the chain of command. For instance, the Marine Corps ball. We all know that drinking is ages 21 and up, but depending on which command you have, they might say, you know what, you're enlisted.
Tell me this is not where you would want to go.
No thanks.
At the very end,
wasn't that the scene where they filmed all the tsunamis?
No. At the very end here is an all-inclusive swim-up pool bar. Yo.
I hear all-inclusive.
You get a front row seat to the tsunami wave as it comes in.
I'm cool with that. I really am.
So I'm thinking, I am 100% down for a fire pit.
Oh, chairs. Hey guys, check it out. MC says when I get to Texas, you guys can use my spot, basically as the meetup for everybody.
That's in Costa Rica too.
And
that was eye candy, damn it.
Windstar's not even that far from me. Pretty good. You're like,
hey Fox, just a heads up. If you're gonna be in this middle row, you got to put some shades on, man.
MC, that's Tijuana.
Gone.
Hang on. Hold up. How do I?
Tijuana's still just a drive away.
And I know you military
Costa Rica's
people are.
not.
I know you military people are like, man, I do that all the time in the military. But for us regular people, fucking ziplining in the jungle, dude, that was badass. below my wife here,
hard pass.
Below the wife is about 500 feet down.
Yeah, the last time I did that was in 4-H camp when I was a kid.
I love doing that.
I don't think
That
my
was
insurance
so
will cover
amazing.
that.
Nobody's insurance covers that, buddy.
I don't think my
Are you that guy that'd be like, hold on here, I gotta call up my insurance company. Excuse me,
that guy.
Excuse me, insurance company. There's a burning building. A man's trapped in there and is asking for help. I could help him. Am I covered? Sorry, sir. Let me call 911 for you.
Hey, Fox, if you check out your settings, go down to background and filters.
Well, I think when I got disconnected, it screwed up. It says I'm not signed in. Well, should be signed in, so I don't know.
I declare shenanigans.
Sign in, or you can't use all the features.
You can pay us for Pro.
Man, let me pick up this GPU and spin the fan and see if I get disconnected again.
I'll spin it with you. I'll do it with you.
Panda flicks all around.
Panda flick.
Apparently, it's bad mojo for me to do the panda flip.
Why? Because you're not a panda?
I guess my wife magically appears and just ends the stream for me, just with literally the flip of the switch.
You're like a little over like 6 hours for me. It takes 3 hours for you to get there, but 3 hours for me to get there too.
Hey, when's the Intel
Three
A6
hours
coming out?
afterwards.
Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't seen a firm release date for the Intel A6 yet.
Nope. No,
and I haven't really looked at what data they're toting yet, because so many times all these companies release like, this is what it is, and then it hits the market and it's like a shadow of what they advertised.
Yeah, like it'll do this. But
yeah,
it'll never get there.
I remember one time the A10 got hyped up and it was like, this is going to do like 4 gigahash. And I was like, really? I was like, that sounds cool. And then it came out and it was like, well, it doesn't actually do 4 gigahash. Like all these people pre-ordered it and they're like, oh yeah. No.
Yeah, that sounds like Butterfly Labs.
Which I feel bad for a lot of these people holding these A10s, because they're getting nervous right now. Like I'm seeing a lot of them pop up for sale, and I'm like, I was like, what are you gonna do with that? You're gonna mine Callisto?
You know what? It's really funny. Well, no. You see, a lot of people don't realize with all the Ethereum ASICs, they're not real ASICs. People need to understand that none of those are ASICs. You cannot mine Ethereum without simulating a GPU. So with that being said, they're just SoC chips with a shit ton of memory on them. So like my E3 Antminers, I was able to reprogram them, so my E3 Antminers are all on ETC right now. So I think that the people holding on to the A10s, they're getting nervous because nobody's released any software to be able to switch them over to Ethereum Classic. So that would be my suspicion on why people are so nervous on the A10s. I don't think they're doorstops.
They don't even show an inkling. Well, I mean, InnoSilicon hasn't yet.
Well, I mean, because didn't you manage to get like some E3s onto Ethereum Classic?
Yeah, all of my E3s are on Ethereum Classic. They're SoC chips running Gminer. Or yeah, they're running.
So couldn't you effectively do the same thing with the A10s? I mean,
yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, it's just a matter of somebody needs to come up with a software change for it. That's it. It's Linux.
Well, yeah, but you also have to understand, like, look at how lucrative the A10s have been, especially this year. Like, this year has been a great year.
It depends on you know how,
I don't know
how you
if-
want to look at it. You know,
But
Depends if
you-
Silicon has signed, if their drivers, like their proprietary stuff is signed, then you're gonna have to rely on them to do it. And
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be
just-
like the issue with like Hash Altcoin. You know how like Hash Altcoin doesn't do jack crap anymore. But
I
you know,
don't
you got all
think
these
that-
F2s that can't do
Well, where
crap, and
there's
no
a-
one
where
can
there-
develop for them
it
because
depends on the
not
monetary
open.
advantage behind it. Is somebody willing to put in a 1% dev fee to change it? Is it profitable?
Well, I mean,
enough for
I'm
them?
not convinced that A10s are just going to brick just because
No.
the simple fact, like, look at all the community involvement we had with the hash rate limiters on GPUs. Like, everybody was like, oh, it's going to end Ethereum mining. I was like, no, it's not. It's going to last 3 days. And somebody's going to come out with something that's going to be like a workaround to, like, you know, get some of that performance back. And it was a little bit longer than that before we started seeing, like, I think T-Rex had like a 70% workaround or something like that.
It was like
Yeah,
a 50% and then 60, like 65,
Yeah,
or
it's-
75.
but it's
I think
slowly
the
been, like,
highest we're
creeping
sitting
up.
is like 70-80% is the,
Yeah,
like, the
se-
highest
70,
we're at.
74%.
Yeah, 74.
The big question on the A10s is going to be, okay, let's say that we get the firmware update and everybody starts switching to Ethereum Classic. Is Ethereum Classic finally going to get its moment
No.
when that happens? And are we going to
No.
see that
Nope.
dollar shift?
Nope.
No,
No.
not with the transactions.
The only way that will happen is if Ethereum launches their 2.0 and it's a pile of dog shit like I'm thinking it's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to be.
And then everybody's going to be like, well, fuck, the only thing that I can code on now is Ethereum Classic because it's the same code text.
Well, but I mean, you also have to look at the fact, like, what's the market, like, what? Ethereum's market cap's like 300 billion, and Ethereum Classic's is a scratch on the bucket compared to that. So even if they get 5% of that market cap from the merger, I mean, you're talking about a 3-4x situation where Ethereum Classic's profitability goes way high. It's just going to be a matter of how much hash rate is actually going to merge over to
Hey,
Ethereum.
I'm rooting for it because I had like 12 gigahash on fucking Ethereum Classic for like in 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ethereum's
So
market
I'm a
cap
little whale.
Ethereum's market cap is 310 billion.
So I'm a little salty. Insider knowledge here. I'm salty because probably 2 months before Ethereum Classic had its like huge run up to like $150 a token, I had a significant bag of Ethereum Classic, and of course on my Coinbase it like shows you like what the coin's worth now, not like what it was worth when you traded it.
Yeah.
So like I pulled up like my volume sheet to show me like how much volume I'd done for the year, and it's telling me I'd done like millions in volume, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, no, I was like, that's not right. but because I have that bag and I sold it before it increased in value, it still showed that sale, and it tried to input the new pricing of Ethereum Classic on the sale I did before it mooned, and I was just like, yes, I wish that was a real number, but it's not.
Look,
I'm certainly glad that I got rid of got rid of a bunch of not a lot, but a bunch of Ethereum Classic when it mooned, and then I did the same thing to Dogecoin when it was near $1. I was like, and I think it's time.
Yeah, Ethereum Classic only moon because there was people out there that was like brand new. They're like, oh, Ethereum.
Doge to
$1,
Doge to $1. I'm like, this is peak stupidity, and it's now. So
yeah, I mean, I was happy. I was very happy that I got behind Flux pretty early, and I was there for its little ride up, and I was very, very happy to be a part of that. So hopefully that success continues. But I know Mikel over there with his what node are you packing now? What you got?
He's got that
Well,
top tier.
I'm still just I'm running in the base.
But you
I'm
got
still
that
running just the
400,000
basic.
flux?
I wish.
Well, yeah, but
I'm just running the
still,
cumulus node.
that
But it was the original 10,000 flux is what it costs to run it.
Hold up. Back in the day, what was it, Zell?
Yeah, when I got all my
Zell back then.
my 10,000 flux, it was still Zell. You know, I mined a lot of my flux or at the time it was Zell, but I mined a lot of it back in the day. It was very easy to mine. When I set up my node, Zell, aka Flux, was at 4 cents. That was the time of me setting up my node. My node cost me like $200. That same node is now worth like, I don't know, like $13,000.
And that's the thing, like some of the stuff here, and a lot of what DCA
crypto,
puts
right?
out. Yeah, crypto is, and you know, you look at some of this speculative mining. Like back in the day when Zell was going on, did you think it was going to get big like this?
I mean, I knew what they were building. I mean,
You know,
plus
but-
I did work for them for a short amount of time, so
I mean, yeah, that's.
I had a good feeling, and I have a good feeling of where they're going and what they're doing.
That really points to the big thing in crypto is like if you follow the hype, you're too late.
Yep.
You know, you really need to spend the time to find these projects and get involved in them before it's profitable to do it.
I would say yes, but only part way on that one, because there's coins out there that day one launch they were all hype. There was no viable product, never was. No product after 3 years that they died off.
He's not saying invest in those.
Well,
He's
no,
saying
no,
find
no.
the
I
good
mean,
projects before they move.
It's hard to like. It's hard to
It's hard to do
sift
that,
through the
for
noise.
sure.
Well,
There's a
yeah.
lot of noise because what you're seeing is you're going to see one project
Especially
that's
nowadays,
trying to
man.
grind, and then you got 500 coins around it, all building a hype.
Well,
hype
yeah, but
behind
that's the point in a way, though. Is like if you're hearing about it, it's too late. That's pretty much the jive.
Not necessarily, and I'll disagree a little on one other thing. I'm playing devil's advocate on it too on this one, but from the perspective of who you knew. So let's say you get into a community that is building something, you get in with the right people who are hyping it up. They're being the, quote unquote, the champions of that product. And here you are, you're around their little hype circle because you're friends with them, whatever it may be. Now, it's like, you still have to do your due diligence and like look at it and make sure they're building a product and it's not all talk. Hey, we got this roadmap white paper because back in the day, oh man, we got a white paper, come invest with me. I have white paper. See, we're legit. We're like Bitcoin, white paper.
That was the thing, man. If you had a white paper, people
oh God, yeah.
Thought you walked on like golden.
And then you go to look at the fucking white paper, and they're explaining economics. It's like this is not a white paper.
Or it's just copied from someone else's white paper.
Oh God, yeah. There was so much plagiarism.
DeFi summer was hitting. You see
that was
people are like, oh, we got a certain
while. Let me copy and paste this project's white paper, and I'm just
right, and then all the ICOs out there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And I've heard this comment, time and time again, since I've been in the space. It's stay ahead of the herd.
Here's a question: how valuable would a resource be that helped you stay ahead of the curve?
I must sleep.
Like helped you find projects that hadn't been talked about yet? How valuable would that be to you guys?
That becomes a real gray area.
Yeah,
it's real gray because that's real hard. That's worse than speculative mining, man.
Right. You start people to hype that's how you get that. Well, no, that's how you get labeled a shitcoin shiller. because you right. But it's like you start talking about these garbage projects. And as soon as we talk about it, there's going to be a percentage of who's listening to us that's going to go out there and buy it. That's why I try to stay away from talking about all these other projects, because if there's a problem with there, I don't want people to come back at me and be like, you talked about it. I got it because you were sitting there talking nice, good things about it, and I thought it was legit because I figured you did your research.
Yeah,
and it was just like, my bad. I'd make mistakes. I'm human also. I just don't talk about it.
Yeah, and
Bitcoin only.
It's
Bitcoin
safe.
Know,
we've looked at, I've looked at a lot of projects in the past year, and there's some stuff that I got into that I could sit back and watch. Like a lot of times I don't talk in, I do have a Telegram and a few other, social media out things.
Have a good one, Ralph Cooper.
Later.
See you, Ralph. You good?
I know it is starting to hit about almost 11 my time. Gonna be working tonight?
6-2.
Gundy's already gone, it looks like.
But the thing is like, looking at some of these projects and stuff like that, get into it and watch and just kind of see what the hype is, see what they're doing, see what they're saying. And I've noticed across a lot of different spectrums is, you'll see some of the same kind of chat happen. Nothing's really happening, but they're like, oh, well, trust us, we're docs, things like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine, but nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Well, you can really kind of put your toes in the sand a little bit, because when you get, a lot of these projects, I mean, even fresh projects, they build some kind of social platform so you can communicate with them. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty standard for just about any crypto project. And if you come in the door and you read the white paper and you start asking questions and they're like, shh.
Right.
That's like a red flag. That's like the biggest red flag.
Or the typical, hey, you might not see everything we're doing, but we're doing a lot of things in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's like Richard. It's like Richard Hart. I have never talked to Richard Hart personally, ever. He has me blocked. and he fucking has the biggest fucking scam out there of X.
So Glenn G, he asks, let's hear something on 48-hour investments at huge percentages. Is it true? The only time I ever heard of anything like that is when you are day trading and you traded at the right time.
No. Well, it's trading at the right time.
By
yes.
luck.
Yeah, you're talking about either finding a unicorn right before it takes off, or you're trying to find a whale that just did a pump and dump on a project.
Yeah.
That one's a little rougher to find. It's out there, yes. You can find that in traditional stock markets. You can find it in crypto markets. It's just kind of understanding what you're looking at, following the person that's doing that big fucking wash trade. There are times you see a new project come out and you watch it spike. You almost have to be in before it spiked. Because when it spikes, you're going to catch it at the top. The early investors are selling at the top, and you're going to see at minimum a 30% drawdown on a new product being launched. And that's traditional markets and crypto markets. You'll see it shoot up, and then you could factor in about a 30 to 50% drawdown after launch. Every market has done this. I started watching that in I come from traditional markets, so I had seen it in traditional markets, and as soon as I got involved with crypto, I recognized exactly what I was looking at. I'm like, oh, they play the same game over here. Oh, hey, wait a minute, it's actually a little easier to do it here. Oh, hey, I can involve in this one.
That's right.
So, I mean, if you can get in ground floor on a project before they launch and hype it up, more power to you. Us in the United States, 99% of the time, you can't invest in that shit because you got to be a quote-unquote accredited investor to be an early investor, unfortunately.
Yeah, you need to be very careful about those, because I will tell you what got me into crypto was a buddy of mine was saying, hey, I'm doing a cryptocurrency project, and I could talk about it. This was like 2017. It was called Purity. It was going to be the Peer coin. And it was basically a social platform that they were working on. and you were going to have, generator nodes, and to own one, you need to throw down like 5 Bitcoin. At the time, that was $5,000, but I was quoted $5,000, not 5 Bitcoin. So I literally, went halvesies with a buddy of mine. We were going to split a node together, and this project ate like $2,500 and never launched because of poor management from the leader, which was not my friend. Like, he actually quit the team because of the management issues. And but I was in the crypto space, figured I'd learn about the crypto space, and like my eyes were opened. I don't even care about that, but you still need to be careful because you don't want to make the $2,500 mistake. You don't want to make a $60,000 mistake.
Nope.
Like, guarantee you, everyone here has made a mistake, but we've had to learn from it. You will pay your dues.
Oh yeah. And Bitcoin accelerates it.
Say that one more time, Oz. I totally missed it.
Hey, Gala Games. I can log in right now and look at my mistake. And that's a reminder, and I'm okay with that.
Well, you got something stuck in transit?
Oh, no, it's there. I just can't do nothing with it.
Oh, you lost your access?
Yeah. Well, I have access, but I don't have my phrases.
He lost the keys.
No keys to the castle.
I just never wrote them down. Apparently, past me was not paying attention. Either that or the wife threw the paper away.
Sam said no.
So, but it's just things like that. Hopefully, look, if you're in this space, there's going to be that gut check moment where you mess up. I mean, guaranteed, everybody on this stream has had one of those.
I always go back to the one that happened, about a year ago, and it all kind of was like a double whammy on me, fucking coming into in the Christmas time. Fucking, so my birthday is in my basically my grandfather's funeral, so I no longer celebrate my birthday anymore. So my grandfather's passing, and fucking my cat that I had for half of my life dying slowly with cancer, and tried to buy 60 graphics cards, and found a company off of AliExpress, and they were like, yeah, we take Bitcoin, yeah, we'll get this all going, and I got scammed out of 3 Bitcoin and no graphics cards. That was 60 grand right off the top.
Wow.
What did I learn? Not to come off a platform and do transactions on a personal level with a business.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like,
and it was a $60,000 ouch.
Yeah.
Which is now worth how much now?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
No.
Yeah. No, we don't talk about that.
Yeah. So everybody will pay their dues.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And what I like about DCA Adventure,
I usually catch getting scammed, but this one time I got dangled fruit in front of me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, fruit, yeah, please, oh yeah." It was a fucking barrage.
But the thing is, like out here, with the DCA Adventure, and everybody that has their own personal experiences that everybody brings to the table, you sit there and look, and it's like you can get an idea of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been so many people, like even myself, just asking, and it's not the dumb question. The dumb question is the one that wasn't asked.
Yes.
And I'll say that first and foremost, but like legit, if you're not signed up on the DCA Adventure in, Discord, check the description below. I'm sure it's in there. And, come check us out. Come hit us up. Hit it up in general chat. periodically throughout the week, I'll sit there and do like voice chat throughout the week, you know, on my way into work, and just chit chat about whatever. I mean, don't feel shy, don't feel anything. I mean, we all started somewhere. You know, we all have experiences, and that's what makes our, you know, our group and our team is so FA.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the truth. That's the truth. And not only that, the community is growing so much. And then we also have our YouTube family, other content creators and other channels, you know, like together, like everybody's bringing their experiences together. Classic example. What was this NVIDIA freaking hack, freaking LHR crap going on, unlock stuff? Like the whole community was like pulling together saying, look, no, stop. This is a scam. All right, because we've lived through it and we have enough people in there that can actually.
You're gonna get hurt.
Yes, and you know, but somebody somewhere got hurt.
Yep.
You know, and everybody learns from those experiences. You know, that's a part of learning. Like you didn't perfectly ride a bike the first time you got on it, did you?
Nope.
No, you fell down, scraped some knees, didn't you? Then you get back up and you figure out how to get your balance going. Life is no different. You can't just read a book on physics and all of a sudden you're like a great bike rider. No, you have to actually get in there, bust some knees, scrape some knees, maybe some elbows. Eventually, you're going to get it right. And even then, been riding a bike, had a paper route for freaking years. Went out on the bike with the kids a couple years ago, and I ate it hard. Like there was a kid, fell over. I went over the back tire. It threw me off my bike. It's going to happen. Even if you've been doing it in a while. The key is to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let one bad experience or like 5 bad experiences or however many, like learn from your fucking lessons. Learn, grow, keep going. Don't stop. That's the principle behind DCA. You can dollar cost average more than just your money into an investment. You can DCA your time, your effort, your education, your health, your fitness, your business. DCA into mining, what you're learning how to trade. Like that's what DCA is all about. It's taking action diligently with dedication and discipline. You keep going, you keep growing, one step at a time.
Man, let me get an FA on that.
Yeah. And on that note, if you haven't already, subscribe. Smash that like button, because guess what? It is 2 hours that we've been streaming. If anybody needs to take off, we understand. But definitely, if you haven't already subscribed,
it's about that time.
Discord link down below is free to hang out with us afterwards. You know, throughout the week.
Just saying.
Yep. You know, and if you really want to get in deep, like honestly,
real
like,
deep,
Patreon, you get behind the scenes access and exclusive live streams and content. Like Brian, when did you join the Patreon?
Oh, I'd have to say that was like February 15th of 21.
Yeah. So it was almost immediately.
Yeah.
He's like, I love these guys.
Yeah, and on top of that, like what I learned from Jay, the weatherman, is, you know,
set you straight.
Yeah, and every month I've been able, and not financial advice, but every month I've been able to earn my money back based off the stuff I've learned from the DCA adventure.
Right, no pyramid scheme. It's hard work, proof of work.
Yeah, do your own damn research.
Right, there is no free lunch in crypto.
There's no easy way to do anything. If anybody tells you it's quick and easy, they're lying. Okay, there's
or you're the bait, and you better bring lube to the party.
That's right.
Because you about to get messed up.
But even still, you don't even have to join the Patreon. I mean, just sign up.
Free knowledge in Discord is beyond helpful.
And if that's something you're into, I mean, hey, give back.
Look,
And that's what I'm
eventually, the
doing
free
now.
knowledge might actually encourage you. Like, hey, you know what? This is so good. I can't believe I'm missing out.
Yep. And that's exactly
Get started
what I
small.
did.
But guys, tomorrow is mining after dark.
But before
Before that.
after that, we have our Saturday morning crypto content. Starting off with Crypto Mikhail with
For some good morning miners. Yes, right.
So get your drip on, guys. Yo.
Oh,
That's right.
they're talking coffee. Ooh.
You always
And after-
talk coffee every morning.
And then after Good Morning Miners, our boy Serpent's gonna be doing caffeine and crypto.
Directly after. And then now usually it looks like Rabbit Mining goes live, like directly after that. So yeah. The
And
morning lineup. Sometimes you get me and Helpful on there to do some deep dive. Then we also have
maybe before
some mining
I'm not sure when I want to do this, but I'd like to get that Octo Miner build up and rolling. I'm
probably should for next week.
I might do it this weekend on Crypto and Hot Rods. I have to see what the wife's doing, because this is my time to spend with the wifey. You know, gotta spend my time with the wifey, because a happy wife is a happy life.
That's
Hey,
right.
Oz.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah.
Oz.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can G-Man give us an out freaking standing?
Woo!
Hey, you're being called up for an outfit standing.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Would you
Oh,
mind?
he jumped on that. He was like, yes.
He's like, I'm here, yo.
All right, G-Man, it's all you.
Hey,
Out freaking standing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
smooth.
Oh yes,
Confidence is building up.
that confidence is
Right.
built up so
He
much.
had a big old smile walking away.
Good night, keeper.
Yeah, can I keep
Oh, he's excited. I hear it. He's like out
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
standing.
he's talking about YouTubers and streaming.
He's gonna go.
Be
He's
just
gonna
like
go to.
Daddy.
He's gonna go to
That's
school and be
right.
like, "I'm a YouTube star."
He was like, I was on YouTube.
Twice now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for Fox Protocol Mining tonight.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Hey,
pop out of
stay
here, guys.
savage.
All right.
See
all
you
right.
later, buddy.
In the meantime, let's go ahead and have a final announcement before we sign off. Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventures rated F for fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We'll see you all tomorrow and in the Discord. Smash the likes, subscribe.
And we'll see you on the next one. Yo,
Peace out, guys.
stay savage.